Well, speaking of not making it, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey!
Hey. All right. So during the last session, you were headed east, trying to make your way towards the ruined city of Berez when you came upon a rather fancy-looking wagon on the side of the trail. Cautiously, you approached, leery of a potential trap, which in fact you did detect that the wagon was trapped, which was a great use of your magical abilities, Mara. You discovered its owner standing nearby, and this woman invited you to warm yourselves around her fire. She offered you food. After sort of a tense moment of unwillingness to share very much information with each other, you sat by the fire and discovered that this woman was indeed the woman that Marzen and Mara had been searching for since they left Waterdeep, the one and only Esmeralda d'Avenier. Your mission to deliver to her an envelope, which you did. You handed her the envelope from Dr. Marcus Ruscheider. You discussed her mission a little bit, the nature of Strahd's curse upon Barovia. There was a lot of really good lore information that was revealed during the role-playing, which was awesome. Ultimately, you agreed to align your quests, your efforts to essentially with the ultimate goal of destroying Strahd, but in the process learning more about which was her mission, was to learn more about the nature of his curse and why he had not left this realm to conquer other realms, given his immense power. Her theory on that, of course, was tied to the idea of the dark powers, which you discussed a little bit. She provided a bunch of information on werewolves as you asked her for a little bit more lore on the curse of lycanthropy, the techniques used to fight werewolves. You discovered that the content of the letter was the name of someone by the name of Irina Kolyana. Let's see, you spent the night near the fire. The next morning you set out to essentially backtrack the werewolves to their lair, with the hope that you would be able to help Esmeralda accomplish her immediate mission, which was to rescue a group of children from the fallen town of Kresk, who had been taken by the werewolves during their siege of that small town. The idea that there may also be something of importance in this werewolf den related to the prophecy that you had received from Madame Eva regarding a ancient knowledge that might help you in your quest. So you set off with her. You did indeed find the tracks of the werewolves, actually blood tracks, I think is what you found, that allowed you to locate the mouth, the opening of this strange cavern. You waited silently on the edge of the forest line, the tree line leading up to the entrance, and watched as a hunting party led by a rather large wolf-like humanoid individual exited a sizable group that ran off into the forest. Esmeralda borrowing Marzen's horn and following them off into the forest with the idea that she would warn you upon their return by blowing on the horn. At that point, the four of you snuck up to the cave entrance. Marzen sneaking around the corner and casting a circle of silence on a raised platform where there were two sentries, two women that were standing guard. At that point, the four of you attacked, taking out the guards as they were rather surprised and unable to really do a whole lot to defend themselves against your tactics. But towards the end of the session, it was revealed that there was a large pack of wolves coming into view. Marzen dashed forward and implored the wolves to surrender. In fact, I think you said that if they surrendered, you'd let them live. And with that, you heard the voice, the gravelly voice of a werewolf as he stood up in the midst of this pack of wolves and said, "You will pay for this intrusion." And that's where we left it. So we're gonna jump right back into this thing. It is actually the werewolf's turn. So let me grab him here. He is going to move forward. All right. So this werewolf moves forward and snarls at you, Marzen, as he does so. Let's see, all of these other wolves have the chance to move as well. So that's 25, 30. All right, so this guy doesn't get to move anymore. He already did. All right, so they close in on you, Marzen, and two of these wolves are going to get an attack on you.
I'm going to put up a warding flare, please.
Okay, so with disadvantage. Disadvantage, bite, attack. And Mr. Marzen.
Nope.
I wonder why it didn't
Critical?
roll. It should have rolled two of them, though, didn't it?
You got a nat 1 for 1.
Just rolled 1.
Yeah. Huh, okay. Well, I'm going to roll again. Because it should have rolled twice, even though it's a natural 1. Okay, so it'd be a 9 for the second one. All right, so that one misses. The other one is also going to try to bite you. Any warding flare on this one, Mara, or no?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, so you're going to use another warding flare.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Nope.
Okay.
18's AC.
All right, nice. So he misses. Okay. Mara, it is now your turn. Oh, I was going to ask one thing, Marzen. Are you going to leave the zone of silence up?
No.
Okay.
You can take it off.
And then, Mara, just one quick thing is you do have your spiritual weapon active, and it's this red mace here. I actually created a token for you. You should be able to. It's in your journal, so you should be able to add it to the map when you cast it on your own now. So I don't have to do that, and you can move it.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
All right. So, I'm sorry. Just a second. Took my glasses off, and I need them on. I need
Keep
them
'em
off
on.
for the. Well, I need them off for the screen, but I need them on for my card, and I'm.
You should get a monocle.
trying to-
Then you can just close
Yeah.
one eye.
I know. I feel like this, and yeah. So, because I want to do something with my spiritual weapon here.
Remember, your spiritual
Right.
weapon can be used on your bonus action.
Right. I'm plotting my course here. All right. So I'm going to, because we jumped right in.
And Marzen, you're on deck.
And I was too busy thinking about martinis. Sorry, I'm focused. All right. I am going to, send a fireball. Well, let me see. I need to move first, right? Yeah. Somebody's in my way. I'm going to go 1. Are these 10 or 5 in here?
The big squares are 10 feet.
Thank you.
You occupy a 5-foot space.
Right, got it. Okay, and I'm going to send a, I'm gonna just kind of hit here, right here with the fireball. And,
Can you ping for me? I didn't see it.
sorry, I need to move 5 more feet. This one right here.
Okay,
You see that one?
You're gonna hit that guy with your fireball.
Yeah.
Got
I'm
it.
gonna hit him with my fireball. Yep.
Okay. So let's see. You point out at this creature, and a streak of flame flashes from your finger, blossoms with this low roar into this explosion of flame. 20-foot radius sphere around that point must make a dex save.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Marzen. Better roll well.
So, yeah, Marzen, you're gonna need to do it. Corben, you're gonna need to. All of these guys are going to, basically. Oh. Marzen, you take 33 fire damage.
Shit! I'm sorry, Marzen.
9 of these. All right. 9 dex saves. Fail. Save. Fail. Corben, you failed, unfortunately. Oof. Big fail.
Damn.
Save. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Well, here's the good news. A bunch of these guys are going to be dead.
Excellent.
But
Just hope I
the
haven't
bad
killed- I
news is that you
I'm hoping I haven't killed my own people.
severely damaged your own team. Half damage.
What was the damage on
is
that?
33.
So I got full damage on that?
Because you failed your save, yeah.
Jesus. Alright.
Hey, you got more health though, man. I got 9 left.
You know what the funny thing is even though some of these guys made their save, they're still dead. That was huge.
Alright.
Hey, I warned them. I said surrender or die.
Yep, you weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. And then what was the DC is a 15? Okay, so that guy saves. Oof. All right. In a giant fiery blast, all of the wolves are destroyed. Anything else, Mara? That was
I'm
pretty
gonna
awesome.
take that- I think it's time to take that spiritual weapon over to Dude.
So you can move it 20 feet.
Let me see, 1, 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just move it 20 feet.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I've got
Okay.
right now. And they're dead anyway, so.
Yeah.
Huh.
Marzen, it's your turn.
I'm going to move up to this werewolf.
You're gonna attack him.
What are your hit points at, Marzen?
Why?
At 9.
Christ,
Why?
dude.
I could heal you. Mara could heal you.
You have 9.
Alright.
You have 9 hit points left. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Go
looking
ahead.
I'm looking at Corben going, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know.
Corben, are you concentrating on something? You're up next. All right, Marzen, what are you gonna do?
You know, I can't
I'm
remember.
Pulling up my sheet real quick to attack. Silver dagger it.
Oh yeah, you're Corben. You're concentrating on Stan's magical bow.
Oh, okay, right.
You
I
need
gave
to
him a
you need to
magic-
make a concentration save for me.
Okay. That's right, I remember now.
I'll use a second attack since or anything. I got a crit 1 on my silver dagger attack.
Okay.
Sorry. What do I roll for concentration?
Constitution save. Marzen, what are you gonna do next?
Second attack on it.
12 hits.
Dave, that
So
was a
4,
22
I see
on the
it.
save.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, 4 damage.
Yep, and
All
it
right.
is a silver dagger too.
Yep, that's nice. All right, you reach out and jab it. It kind of sidesteps the first attack, but you nail it right in the chest.
All right, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna tell, like, all right, Corben, let's put her down, and give him bardic inspiration. And that's my turn.
All right, Corben, you are able to somehow maintain your concentration.
Okay.
That was a hell of a roll. It's your turn, Corben.
I might not be able to get close enough. All right. Let's see. Figuring out what to do here. Okay. Let's see. When I use lay on hands, can I only heal one person?
Correct.
I have to be within touching.
Correct. You can do it multiple times depending on how much you utilize, I think. But you can only do one at a time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go. 6,
Okay.
and I'll just reach out, grab Marzen, and using lay on hands, I'll give him 15 hit points.
Okay. Did you hear that, Marzen?
So that's using channel divinity. That is a sorry.
Yep.
Was that an action? Yeah. Okay. And then I guess as a bonus action, I'm going to utter my vow of enmity.
Okay.
Just to empower my future attacks
Okay.
against this guy.
Got it.
And that's it. That's all I've got for now.
Okay. Stan, you're up.
Would like to move forward.
Okay.
Werewolf dead?
No,
Nope,
he's alive.
He's not.
Which one is he? Above,
The only one that doesn't have an X on him.
just north of Marzen. Oh, he's got the
Yeah, he's right in front of
It's not
Marzen.
an X, but it is kind of an X. Just mistook my symbols.
He's just got my.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
All right. Can you cast Hunter's Mark?
I'd like to shoot him with a longbow and a silver arrow.
All right. Let her rip. Yeah, that hits. Roll Colossus.
Yep.
Nice. So a total of 12. Oh, yeah, he's looking really rough.
Still
He,
up though, huh?
he reels back as your arrow lands solidly in his chest. And then he looks up at, Marzen, kind of the only guy in front of him.
Do I get anything special because my bow is enchanted or something like that?
Oh,
Yep.
I believe it
You
just
get a
gives
+1 to hit and a +1 to damage.
Can I get one more damage?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Fire another silver arrow.
Yep, that hits.
Nice. 9.
Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
1. Did I roll Hunter's Mark damage?
Not yet.
Should have been the first one.
No, you gotta roll it each time, that's fine.
Okay.
So a total of 14.
It It's 15, right? Plus 1.
This one.
Okay. Yeah, that does it. He goes down.
Woo!
Excellent.
Nice.
Drops to the ground. Suddenly, the cavern that was at one point snarling with wolves is now quiet.
Are we out of combat for the moment?
You are currently out of combat, but I'm going to keep you in initiative order. So, Stan, if there's anything else that you want to do to finish up your turn, you've used both your action, your extra attack. You've used some movement. You might have more movement. I didn't keep track, but
Another 5 move.
okay. So you can move if you want to.
I'm pretty good here. Is your wounds an option?
No.
Hunter's mark at the beginning of my turn.
That's
Your wounds
yeah.
is not an option.
You'd have to cast that as an action. You've already used your action to attack.
Okay. I'm good then. I'm looking for arrows like a madman. I'm hoping that there's 3 of them poking out of that werewolf.
Okay. Roll a well. You can roll a perception check from that distance, but it's going to be hard to tell.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to tell. It's mostly just for my own information to say, hey, find all those arrows.
Okay. Mara,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay, so we got all these dead wolves. Hey guys, we don't know what's back there, and we need to be able to hear the horn and warn each other. Somebody needs to stay near the mouth of this, to kind of keep an ear and eye out. I could do it. I don't know if anybody else has a preference or thinks that they should, but I think one of us needs to stay near here so we don't get trapped inside.
Well, you got that nice loud voice. You could, if you hear anything from the mouth of the cave, you could holler at us and we'd hear you.
Yeah, I could use some thaumaturgy. I could certainly do that.
She's also.
I mean, I've got my spiritual weapon here, but I could maybe use that for myself. So,
The horn's pretty loud.
So do you think that we're gonna hear it if we're way in the cavern, way deep in this cavern?
I would assume so. Cave
Alright.
walls, they kind of echo. So
All right, well then
Gotta-
I'm gonna come on up here with you guys and let's roll.
Yeah, I think we should stay together. We got a little too spread apart there.
Yeah, that's
When you
And,
when you move, will you do me a favor and actually show me the path by moving 5, 10, 15, 20, you know what I mean?
Sorry,
that that's
I'm
fine.
Sorry.
Just
Okay,
just do that
5,
in the
10,
future.
15, 20. Just gonna be up near my dudes here.
Great. Is that the end of your turn? Are you going to do anything else, Mara?
Well, I'm just gonna bring my spiritual weapon with me, but
Okay. You
About
can
it.
move that 20 feet.
I'm gonna move it. See, it was here. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna just put it out in front of me just in case.
I think it was back here.
It was back here.
Yeah, you moved it and then you moved it again. So you can only move it 20 feet. That's
It was there. I moved.
It was
over.
here.
Yeah.
And then I went here. That's 20 feet. Yeah.
well, you moved it over here first, so that's what threw me
Okay.
off.
Sorry. This is where I would
right,
like it
Marzen.
to be.
I'm gonna talk to this werewolf.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
All right. So you kneel down over the slain body of this werewolf, and it has actually transformed back into this old man who's wearing these tattered rags, shaggy gray beard, deep lines in his face, and he's like a pincushion with 3 arrows sticking out of his chest and blood just pooling around him. And you take out a bit of incense and burn it, and you wave your arms in this strange, anybody who's watching kind of sees him waving his arms in this very strange archaic way, or arcane way, I should say. And suddenly his eyes just open up, and he's just staring up at the ceiling. So you can
Where-
ask him up to 5 questions.
5 questions. Yep. Where are the children?
The children are here.
Where in the cave are they here?
You must find them deep in the cavern.
Look at you guys. You guys have any other questions?
Are there any other werewolf like of his
Ooh.
kind here,
Ooh, that's a good. How many
or did they all
wolves
leave
and
with the hunting
werewolves
party?
are in here?
There are some, and soon to be many.
All right, so that's 3. You guys have any other ones?
What's the object that they're supposed to have here? What-
That's-
wasn't there
I know-
something?
It was
Ask him if the children are alive.
All right, I got one other question too. I want to
Yeah,
ask them.
we
So I
only have
want to.
so many
You have 2
questions.
questions left.
Yep, and I got one. I really want. So I just want for a group decision for what question that you guys want. It was Esmeralda sent us in here for the kids, correct?
Yes.
Well, there's a couple
Then-
reasons that you guys are in here.
Then
Yeah.
the other part was
Wasn't there some item that they might have?
something in the tomb. I'm trying to pull up the bio. I have it written down.
In that prophecy you got?
Great knowledge and power. All right, here's my other question. Where are your treasures located in the cave?
You will find the cursed treasure in the cavern.
All right, any other questions besides are the
Yep.
kids alive? Do you
One
guys
left.
Yep. You guys good with that being the last question?
Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
don't know if I got anything else. What about you guys?
I don't know. If they're not alive, then we need that'll tell us what we need to do next.
Last question is: are any of the kids still alive that were taken?
Yes, for the moment. And you just see the energy sort of fade from his eyes, and his eyes close, and he slumps.
All right, so I will move 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll tell you guys that I don't know if you guys could see, but it looks like there's a staircase up ahead, and then a deeper part of the cave. And I think we all should hurry, yes, and do this as quick as we can. We already made some noise, so.
Yep.
Could I do the dash? Oh no, I just did a spell, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Corben.
All right, I will move up. Trying to tell if this bends around to the left here. Is there another room down here? That's as far
You
as
could-
I can move. I'm going to actually I'll use
You can
No,
use your
I'm gonna
action to
use-
move too, if you just want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like a dash.
What is it?
all right, I'll use my action to dash another. Okay. I can see now that it's not, so I'm just gonna move back. Those 4, 1, 2. All right.
Okay.
That's my
Stan?
motion.
I want to dash up to the werewolf. Does dash do? Doubles your movement?
You can
It's-
move, and then you can use your action to move again.
Okay.
So you'd get
Okay.
20 or 30 plus another 30. So that's
All
30.
right. Now I'm from my last turn. I was looking for 2 silver arrows and 4 regular arrows. 1 silver arrow is way back here to the south, but there should be 3 in the werewolf, and I'm looking for 4 regular arrows. I can't remember if I shot wolves with the regular arrows and if they're up here or not. So as I'm moving, I'm looking for arrows poking out at any of these critters.
The last 2 arrows that you shot at the werewolf, you can find in him.
Mm-hmm.
All of the other arrows that you shot into anything are burnt and gone because of the fireball.
Sorry about that.
Okay, then
I think you did miss with 1 silver arrow, so it's probably back
Yep.
in the cave somewhere.
that's the one to the south.
But
Then
you,
I hit with 1 last time, and then I hit with 2 this time.
So you find 2 silver arrows.
He doesn't have a whole lot of other damage on him. Any chance that I can try to surgery my other silver arrowhead out of his hide? Burned off the end, but still a chunk of arrow.
Not this turn because you just
arrowhead.
used your action to move. But you can try to do that on your next turn if you want.
Right. Any chance that I can use my extra attack?
No.
To
You can only use your extra attack when you've used an attack on your action. Otherwise, there's no extra attack. All right, that brings us to Mara.
Hey, I'm just gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon. Kind of right up in here. And that's it.
Okay. Marzen.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. Will you allow right here, or do I need to be right here?
No, you can be there.
20,
It's on the edge of the stairs.
25, 30. Then I'll use another movement. I'm an idiot. Last time I thought I had 20 feet, and I have 30 feet.
Yes, you do.
5, 10, 15. Ooh, there's a cool pool. More stuff. 20, 25.
So
30.
essentially, as you moved into this area, Marzen, you see this sort of what you could describe as like a maze of tunnels, torchlit tunnels and caves expanding in front of you. There's bones strewn across the floor all over the place.
Am I supposed to see this? Just curious.
You can see whatever you can see.
All right. Is that like a humanoid or is it a werewolf?
From the distance, you're not sure. There is a creature here, and you can just barely see into that cavern what looks to be cages.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I see. All right. That I can't do anything for a bonus action, so yep, that's it.
Okay, Corben.
Alright, I will move that way.
And just so you know, this ledge here is only a 5-foot ledge.
Okay. Oh. Can I undo that? So I was right here. Okay, I'll move here, and then I'm gonna use my action to heal myself
Okay.
using my lay on hands. So I'll heal myself for 15 hit points.
How much do you have for lay on hands total?
I had 30 and now it's all gone.
Shoot. All right. All right, Stan.
I want to use my short sword to go in looking for that silver arrow.
All right, roll a medicine check.
Because he's a favored enemy, does that allow me advantage or not on a medicine? I think that's for
No.
survival tracking.
Right. Just a straight roll on this one. It'll take your full action, but you can find the arrowhead.
Excellent.
Yep. So you have 2 silver arrows and 1 silver arrowhead. Okay. You still have
a silver
movement.
arrowhead. And I was looking around. These things are all burned. They don't have any reason to skin them or anything like that. Moving on. Keeping up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Mara.
Hi.
So polite.
6.
All right, Mara.
All right, I'm just gonna move. And bring my spiritual weapon with me. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. You're only going to move 20 feet?
I moved 30.
Nope, you didn't.
I thought I
Hello?
moved 30. Oh, I want to move 30. There you
So
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right,
Great.
Marzen. You're up, sir.
Is there any reaction from this thing? Does it see me, or is it moving at all? This
It
creature?
is not moving at this point. It has its back to you.
All right. I'm gonna kind of look back and signal to Mara and whisper to her and say, "Hey, I see something up ahead. I think I see another route, and I'm gonna try to sneak around if you guys want to go this way." And I'm gonna start moving. 5.
Okay, hold on a second. When you say
10.
this way, are you giving me a hand motion as to what this way
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. So I'm pointing to this direction.
I can't
ahead?
tell. Okay, when you say this direction, I can't see you.
Do you see the ping that I'm
North
doing?
and east.
No, I do not see any pinging.
You see this?
Here we go. Hold on a second. I just need to scroll up. Do that again. That's where I need to go?
So, yep. Are you able to see the ping in the blackness
No,
over here?
no, I can't see
All right.
anything.
All right. So I tell you, it's if you go this way, I'm pointing up ahead this way. So northeast, and I'm
Right.
saying that I'm going around in the direction. So there's, where was I at? 5. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this like a 5 foot, 10 foot ledge into this pool?
5-foot ledge into the pool.
All right, so I'm gonna jump into the pool.
Okay. So you look as you jump in. It's 10 feet deep. So roll an
All right.
acrobatics check for me, or an athletics check. Excuse me.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
He's swimming now.
I don't know why it's on.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
sorry.
a you bob up after you jump in. So go ahead and move yourself into the pool wherever you get to.
All right. Let me recount that again, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Splash. You come up after you've jumped in, and you see above you there's this kind of craggy, rocky ceiling, and there seems to be a bit of a fissure in the ceiling, about 3 feet wide at its widest point, 6 inches at its narrowest. It doesn't
that this-
let in any light because, again, it's nighttime at this point. But there's this pool is 40 feet across, approximately 10 feet deep, and let's see what else. Essentially, it's like an underground
this mark
spring.
here?
Yeah, that
it
little,
fit?
that
Alright.
weird sort of dashed line is supposed to be, I think, the fissure in the ceiling above you.
All right.
There is I don't know if you can see over here. I'm guessing you can, but there's another
Staircase,
staircase and another platform.
and I'm able to see you to right here.
Yep.
All right. Could I use the rest of my second?
Yeah, you can use your
to-
action to move. Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, there's absolutely fucking nothing over here. God damn it. All right, that's it.
Okay.
Could
Corben.
I,
Or go ahead, Marzen. What did you have something else you wanted to do?
yeah, would I be able to kind of talk back to Mara at all during this turn and say, hey, it's not
You could
this way?
shout back to her.
Yeah, I'll shout back to Mara. There's no throughway here, and that will be it.
Okay. Corben.
Right, I'm just gonna move up by Mara here. Alright. And yeah, I'll use my dash and I'll move a little further.
Okay.
Right, and from here I feel like I can see someone up there. So I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay.
And just kind of motion to be quiet to anybody that can see me.
All
Which
right.
I was with Marzen and
Probably not Marzen, but Mara.
okay. I could see Marzen, but
Yeah, he's busy doing other things over in that other room, so he probably can't see you.
gotcha. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Stan?
Hands on the move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I think I would like to light a torch.
Okay. Use your action to pull a torch out of your pack and light it. Let's see here.
6 left.
I think I have a torch for you here. There you go. You should have, let's see, a torch. I'm going to give you access to move it. Yeah, you should be able to move it around and stuff with you when you move, if you want to, or you can throw it or whatever you're going to do. But there it is. Okay. That brings us to Mara.
Great.
So you notice
Great,
this
that-
too, Mara, as you're moving through this space, that there's just human bones everywhere. Some of them still have bits of flesh, but most of them have been picked clean, it looks like.
Well, that's about all I've got. Right there.
Okay. Let's see. Corben, roll a perception check for me.
All right. Not great at these.
It's not bad. You see some movement up in the cavern, up in this area,
Okay.
but you're not exactly sure what you saw. Marzen.
Looking at these crates, since I'm down here, I really thought this went through, but it doesn't. Is there any fancy thing about them, or is there anything sticking out of the crates or anything?
There's nothing sticking out of the crates, but you do see a variety of crates in that space. But nothing that's like, you don't see what's in them. Obviously, they're closed.
All right, I think we're looking for something else besides the kids too. So we're on a time crunch. I'm gonna go over here. How am I able to scale the wall?
Yeah, it's
Over
just
here?
5 feet, so it'll just take you 5
5.
feet of movement to get up the wall.
And I'll open these guys up.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
So as you pop open that first crate there, you see that it contains it's stocked full of adult-sized clothing.
All right.
It looks
Probably
to be
able to-
sort of moth-eaten and old, ragged human clothing.
All right. I guess for the rest of my action is basically opening crates, so as many crates as you would allow me to.
You could probably do, another one crate probably, and you find the same thing, more clothing.
All right.
Some of it child-sized, some of it adult-sized.
All right. That'll be my turn.
All right, Corben.
I'm gonna just motion to Stanley that I see something up ahead around this corner to the right. It's kind of like pointing to my eyes, motion up, like a round corner kind of hand motion, and like up ahead. And I'm just gonna move forward stealthily.
Okay, roll a stealth check. Okay. All right, go ahead and move.
Okay.
All right, Stan.
I'm gonna follow him. I noticed him saying, "Hey, there's something up ahead," and I'd also like to stealthily.
Okay, roll a stealth check. Nice. Dang.
No, not messing around.
No. All right. Anything else, Stan?
I'm looking around for what he spotted, trying to see if I can see anything.
Roll a perception check. You're not sure what he's pointing at, but you know that he was pointing at something up in this direction. All right, that brings us to Mara.
All right, I am going to stay where I am, but I am going to move my spiritual weapon
Okay.
20 feet.
Stan, did you want to take that torch with you too?
I thought it was coming with me because I was all illuminated, and I
You-
didn't
you
see
have
that I was
to-
leaving anything.
You have to move it with
Yeah,
you.
I want to bring it with me,
Okay. Well, you don't have to go back
Actually-
and get it. Just grab this
but
torch.
I can't see it because it's obscured.
Oh, really?
I can see it.
Huh, all right, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that for you.
I thought it was coming with me because the shadows were all changing as I was coming across.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should be able to just grab it and bring it with you now. So I think you were right there. All right. So, Mara, you got your spiritual weapon moved.
Yep.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna stay put here because I'm still not convinced we should be this far in without somebody posted out to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Marzen. You're inspecting the Christmas presents.
Yep.
What are you going to do next?
Gonna 5, 10, 15. Gonna open this one up just to see if it's the same thing.
Yep, more clothing.
All right. Then 20, 25, 30. The water that I was in, was it pretty clear? Was it like kind of muggy?
It is. Yeah, it's very clear.
Am I able to see anything in the water from here?
Just rock. I mean, it gets dark as it gets farther, deeper. I mean, it's 10 feet deep, so at its deepest points, it's dark. But you don't see anything immediately.
All right. Would I be able to use movement too, or opening that was action?
That was I would say that was an interact with an object, so you can still use your action.
All right. So 5, 10, 15.
Roll an acrobatics or an athletics swimming check for me just to see how well you swim across this pool. So you're gonna move at about half speed once you hit the water.
All right. So I was at 15, 20, 25. Would I be able to get one more? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's probably it right there.
All right.
All right,
that's it.
Go ahead, Corben.
Okay, back to me. I'm going to motion up that I see quietly. I'm going to turn around to Stan, and I'm going to point to my eyes, and then up forward, and make like a like a little kid crying face that I can see children up ahead around this corner.
Whoa.
I'm gonna make a pouty face and then put my fist up to my eyes like I'm crying. You know what I mean?
These poor kids.
But what Stan sees is you making a face like you're taking a poop in your pants or something.
So Stan
You're
is
all
doing his
crying.
best, like I'm doing my best charades for him right now.
Yes. I
Um,
understand, but I just feel so bad for him.
okay, so still stealthily as I can, I'm gonna move up 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna stop there because I think I can see some baddies right here.
All right. Anything else, Corben? You've used your action, your movement. You've signaled. Do you have any? I think you're done, right?
Yeah, like if that counted as my action, my mimicry.
No, you still
Okay,
have an
so-
action.
I will ready an action if I get I guess like if one starts charging towards me, I'm gonna ready an attack.
Okay, so got it. So the trigger is if something comes at you, you're gonna attack it with your
if something
reaction.
comes at me, I'm gonna
All right.
attack it as well.
Stan, your turn, sir.
Right. Stealthily, I noticed that he
Pouty brats
found
ahead.
something.
Something
me?
making me cry over there.
Yeah, pouty brats up ahead. That's the
Pouty brat.
international sign.
Wow.
So I want to use stealth to move up. I'm gonna go to here, and then motion to Mara. Quietly, moving forward, kids ahead.
What's your kids ahead sign?
It's the same damn thing that Corben gave me.
Okay. The cry pouty face.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 15 feet of movement.
I didn't want to go over there. Yeah. So that's that was 5, and then make the motion, and then 10, 15. Now I'm at 20.
No, you're moving too much. 15, 20, 25. You started right here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went up.
5,
Motion
10,
to Mara.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, you're at 30 right now. Right behind
Okay.
Corben, you're at 30.
Okay. I want to stay here, and I'll bring my torch with me.
Okay.
And I too would like. I'd probably use my action to motion to Mara. Huh?
No, you
I
can
can't ready an action.
communicate. You know, a really basic communication is kind of a free action.
Okay.
You know, you don't.
Then I want
if you
to-
think about it, each action is 6 seconds. So, you know, you have to be realistic with your communication. You can't go into a long diatribe about something, but you can do a pouty face crying kids up ahead without using your action.
Standing. Then I would like to ready an arrow just in case I need to shoot at something coming at us.
Okay.
Waiting for an attack.
All right. Sounds good. That brings us to. Lucky that you did, because as you hunker down on that wall, you see a werewolf emerge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go ahead, Corben. Go ahead and attack, and Stanley, you guys each get 1 attack as your reaction.
All right. Moment.
Comes out of nowhere. And Mara, you probably see that too from where you are.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So both of you guys get an attack as your reaction.
Okay.
Just 1.
Don't tell me too quick, because I want to see what I roll. Okay. Okay, I'll hold it. I'll hold it for now. 12. Does 12 hit?
Yeah, it does.
I'd like to add my divine smite to that.
Okay.
Sorry. Hitting the wrong buttons here. Yes. Just 1 first level divine smite. So 7 radiant.
So total of
19.
wow, nice. Very nice. Part of that was radiant damage. I like it. All right, Stan, what was your attack? 13?
My attack was 13.
Yep, that hits.
Interesting.
All right, so for 5. Was that a silver silver arrow or a regular arrow?
That was a regular arrow.
Okay. All right. It is going to attack you, Corben.
Okay.
First attack is going to be claws. 17.
17 misses.
All right, nice. And then a bite attack. 15 misses. So it comes at you and tries to bite you and misses with both attacks. Mara.
Okay, I am going to move. All right, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to hit him with a sacred flame.
Okay.
This dude right here.
Okay. The one that's attacking Corben?
Yeah.
So that's a dexterity save, I'm guessing? Yeah. It's 16 saves.
All right. And I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That's about as far as I can go with that.
How do a check for me, Maran. What's the duration for spiritual weapon? All right.
Spiritual weapon is 1 minute, so that's probably
I would
done.
say it's
don't know.
probably done at this point.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that something you have to remove, or can I remove that?
You can remove it. Just click on it, and I think you can just delete it. Click delete on your keyboard, or otherwise I can do it. All right, Marzen. Marzen, you're kind of just lounging in the pool, waiting for
Splashing
happy hour.
Pool party.
Yep.
I legitimately thought I was gonna be able to get through up here. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Would you allow this as 15?
No, you got to go around that.
All right. Then I'll use.
And then you're gonna have to, in order to climb up that thing, you're gonna have to roll an acrobatics check,
All right.
or an athletics check, either one.
It's the same difference. So.
Ooh,
nice.
yeah, you're up, no problem.
All right. So that's 5,
Style.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Let's do this. Let's take a quick 10-minute break. We'll come back at 8:15. Let's jump back into this. Let's see,
Stand back at
Marzen, you just
Yeah, that
finished
was
your
my
turn, right? Okay, so Corben, it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again already? Let's see.
Well, you just used your reaction to fight this werewolf that's spraying out of the shadows.
That's right.
That was your reaction. Now it's actually your turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm gonna run out of juice here pretty soon. Let's see. And by juice, I mean spell slots. Alright, I'm gonna keep attacking him because he's a crazy werewolf right in my face.
Roll a perception check first before you
Okay.
do anything, just because it's fun. Even with that roll, you can tell it's not a him, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god!
Well,
Who's not a him? The werewolf?
yeah, you haven't noticed yet, Stan.
Okay.
Okay, let me think about how I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to bonus action utter my vow of enmity.
Again?
Yeah, I believe I can do that again. Let me check that.
Yeah, you better check, just to make sure.
As a bonus action, I can do it against a creature I see within 10 feet. It uses my channel divinity, so it's not a spell slot.
Yeah, but how many channel divinities do you have at this level?
I don't believe it counts down. I don't. Let me
Yeah,
check
it
that.
should. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know paladins that well, but it does for clerics. I know that for sure.
It does for me.
Yep. You gain.
Okay, when you take this oath at 3rd level, you gain the following 2 channel divinity options: Abjure Enemy and Vow of Enmity. It just says that Vow of Enmity, as a bonus action, you can Vow of Enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you using your channel divinity. Gain advantage on attack rolls against a creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. Yeah, it's on page 88 of the handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to look for any other channel divinity things that apply to me.
Let me just look this up really quick.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I think there's only a certain number per long rest, but I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
what
let
it
me-
is.
I haven't noticed this before. It hasn't come up yet either. You're allowed.
What page is it on?
85.
Got it.
Channel divine energy through magic effects. Each channel divinity option.
Sure, Marzen didn't fall down the stairs from the can.
Okay, so I can only use it once.
Okay, and you already used it once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
And I think if you look on your character sheet on the first main page, down where your fighter would normally have like a action surge or whatever, I think it has channel divinity, so you can keep track of how many times you've used it.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Okay, well that's something that I should add on there.
Yeah, you could totally add that. All right. Anyways, aside from
Okay,
that,
so
what would you like to do?
I will still attack.
Okay.
And let's see.
Taking care of business.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Whew. Yeah.
I'm
Well.
gonna add Divine Smite to that.
Yeah. That's how it's done, son. Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, minus that 2.
Yeah, right.
That's
So
like
it's
dial should be on there.
holy shit. That's crazy damage. So how much is that total?
10, 19, 18. Oh wait, no, sorry.
No. 27.
Yeah, 27.
Holy crow. Yeah, you just blast this thing with your longsword and fire this radiant energy into it. Like there's this explosion of energy in front of you, and the werewolf is like, and it just kind of stumbles back. Still standing, but barely.
Oh boy. Okay, I will take a second attack then.
Okay.
Sorry, I just closed my character sheet. And if I pop it out, things crash.
Whew, that was huge.
So I used the smite on my reaction earlier, right?
You did.
Yeah, okay, so I just used 2. Okay,
Resource management.
yep,
Oh yeah, that hits.
okay.
Yeah, you cut this thing down. Just
Nice.
drops in front of you.
Okay,
Anything else from you, sir?
I don't have bonus action,
Stan, you're up next.
so I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna look at Stan and I'm gonna motion that I see another werewolf, fangs, fingers sticking out of my mouth. Werewolf around the corner, to the right.
Corben pulls candy corn out of his pocket and puts
Yeah.
it in his upper lip to make it look
Exactly.
like he has fangs.
Yeah.
All right, Stan. Your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm going to knock a silver arrow and get ready to engage this werewolf as soon as I find him.
Okay.
So I'm going to find him by moving. I'll move forward 1. I don't see him.
Bring your torch.
Bring my torch.
Or throw it out in front of you.
All right, I see him. Can I fire from here, Dave, or am I obscured? Question.
You can certainly try. It's gonna be hard getting around this thing right here.
Yeah.
From where you
All
are,
right.
FYI. But you can try. It's just gonna be a lot harder
Yeah.
than it normally would be.
I'm going to use this other werewolf as cover.
There you go.
Then I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. On this guy here.
Yep, that guy there. Then longbow, silver arrow. Go.
Yeah, that hits. Silver arrow to the
And-
chest.
And Hunter's Mark damage.
Yep, you already rolled that, so that's 1 plus 6 plus your magical weapon, so
Okay.
that's a total of 8. Got it.
And I'm gonna do it again. Silver arrow again.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. 22 for 10 damage.
Nice.
Roll Hunter's Mark
And
again.
then
And Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
Wow, nice. So 10, 21.
21. Nice.
Really nice.
And then while I'm at this, taking cover behind this beast here, can I check to see if I can spot my arrow that I fired into him earlier? Get that out of there.
Yeah, sure. That's easy enough. You can pull a arrow out of it as
Okay.
your free action. That's the end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn. And put right there.
Okay. So as you come around the corner and fire off a couple of arrows, I need Stan and, let's see. Okay, Stan and Corben, I need you guys both to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay, Stan, you will get a +5 to your throw for being within 10 feet of me.
Alright!
That's because of my aura ability.
Nice.
So, which one did you say it was?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. You guys
Nice
both
one.
succeeded. Nicely done.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
We both wrote 23s.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Oh, that guy's dead. Mara, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to just move. Let's
Okay.
see. That's it.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the werewolf's turn. All right, so Stan, you are going to... 3 streaks of light come flying out of this werewolf towards you, Stan. Okay, it's just one streak of energy, actually.
Does Stan have to make a saving throw?
No, it's an attack. Oof. 24 to hit, which I'm guessing hits.
Youch.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's going to be 16 radiant damage as this blast just fires into you and knocks you.
Get any help? Get any help because I got a fur bag in front of me?
No.
16, huh?
Yeah. And then... Yeah. Guiding bolt. All right, Marzen, that brings us to you. Stan, what are your hit points at?
35.
35? Come on.
It's the first damage I've taken in the cave.
Then I'm gonna dash to here.
Okay.
Then as bonus action, I'm gonna tell these werewolves, "Welcome to the Thunderdome," and that's it.
All right. Corben, back to you. You just saw your friend Stan take a huge blast of radiant energy.
Came out of the werewolf? The one that I'd shot or the other one?
Corben's turn. You're up next, Stan.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything about that right now. Sorry. I will move up. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do a lot, but go 1, 2, 6, and I will use my dash to move up next to Marzen.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. And I will hold right here.
Okay, so as you and Marzen enter into this new area, you see you run down these rough-hewn stairs into this torchlight cave, and you see a bizarre sight. There's wide-eyed children that are inside these wooden cages. You can see them up in this area here, and up in this area here. There are 8 children. The lids are tightly shut with heavy rocks. There is a stone statue in the corner here against the wall. And then you see 2 werewolves in front of you. All right, so that's the end of your turn, Corben?
Yes.
Okay. Stan, now it's your turn.
All right. I know which werewolf hit me with the radiant energy. The one I had
That's a
shot, or was it
Great
the one?
question.
You put Colossus Slayer on it or something, didn't you? Like
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark? No?
Wasn't it this guy?
Yeah, but he couldn't see 2 werewolves from where he was, so...
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But now you can. Where you're at now, you can see
Okay.
2. Alright, so you just moved 5, 10, 15 feet. You have 15 feet of movement left.
Oh, I thought I moved 10.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
right here
yeah,
behind the
You
werewolf.
moved 10. You moved
I
10.
moved 10 up to my torch.
Yeah, right there.
Then I would like to move 10, grab my torch, and throw it at this new werewolf that I see. Near one.
The one that's closest to you?
The one that's closest to me.
All right, go ahead and roll a dexterity. Just roll straight dexterity. Yeah, it doesn't quite get there. The torch actually hits the wall right here and just drops to the ground.
Lousy throw.
Yeah, not the greatest. Anything else from Stan? You got movement left. You could. That was an
where's
attack
Mara?
roll, so you've got another attack. You've got your extra attack.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the
Do you have silver
one that
arrows
I
left
have
or no?
Hunter's Mark on. No,
Well,
regular
his
arrow.
weapon is still magical, right?
Yep. I'm just wondering if he's using a silver arrow for resource management purposes.
Nope. Regular arrow.
Yeah, that hits. Roll Hunter's
Alright.
Mark and Colossus.
Nice.
Yep,
Nice roll.
Colossus.
Yeah.
That was nice. 13, 14,
And
21.
plus my magical bow. 22.
Nope, 21. Right? All right. Anything else from Stan?
I'm gonna come down the stairs just a little further. That
Okay.
was 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 20, 25, and stay right there at 25.
Okay. All right, so that brings us to this werewolf here. And she is going to move forward and attempt to attack Marzen with a claw attack. 15, I think misses probably. And followed up by another claw attack. Ooh, 20.
Yeah, that
six
hits.
slashing damage as she rakes her claws across your face, cutting off some of the bushy hair that you've recently grown.
Again.
All right, that is her turn. Mara.
Great. I'm gonna continue around.
Okay.
Oops. 30. I think that's 30 for me. And I'm going to try to hit this guy with.
It's only 25.
Oh, all right. Then I'll take one more. Miscounted. All right. So I'm gonna hit this guy or gal, whatever. I'm far away, so I can't tell. With a guiding bolt.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Oof, really nice. 19. Marzen, Stan, and Corben, you're not expecting it, but you see this fiery blast of radiant energy just come flying past from left to right and just blast into this creature that's clawing at Marzen's face.
I flinch a little bit, expecting some fire damage.
Yeah, really. Exactly. All right.
Cool.
Anything else from Mara?
Well, I have a question. So on this one, on a hit, the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay.
So does that mean anybody who makes an attack on this creature, or just me? I'm not clear on that.
Anybody.
Okay.
The next attack.
So whoever is next, you get advantage. That's all. So
Before your
that's
next turn. Correct. Yep.
Before my next turn. So I'm. That's it for me.
Okay. Nice shot, Mara.
Thanks.
Okay. Mara, you see off to the left this creature emerge from the other side of this pillar of stone. And I need you to make a Constitution save.
I'm sorry, what creature? The one that
Right here.
got hit before?
Nope.
Okay.
You need to make a con save.
Over there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. All right. You are blinded for the next minute.
Great.
At the end of each, just remember that at the end of each of your turns, you can try to save again with another con save.
Okay.
But you are currently blinded. All right. And, all right, that brings us to Marzen.
I am going to cast Desolate Whispers as a second level spell.
Okay.
So it's a
Against who?
this guy right here.
Got it.
No, isn't he dead?
Nope.
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
but
still
you
up.
have
Okay.
you have advantage on that.
No, it's not an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It's a saving
Sorry.
throw.
Yep, sorry.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay. 13.
So it fails. So it takes.
Roll damage.
It's already rolled.
Oh, it
it's,
is?
Yeah, 16.
16 damage. All right.
Yep. Still alive.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
All right. So it immediately has to take a reaction and move away.
How many
provoking,
feet? It's full movement?
Full movement. Yeah. Then I get an opportunity attack on it.
Really? Okay.
It's willingly. I think that's we did that before, right?
Sounds familiar to me.
Because me and Corben would bashing guys. You double.
I think those were the vampires in the attic.
I'll post the. Because it's willingly taking its movement. I'm not forcing it to.
Yeah, you do get an opportunity attack. That's true.
All right. I'm going to swing at it. Is the opportunity attack? Could I throw the fire at it, or is it a weapon attack?
It has to be a weapon attack. Because
Right.
you don't have Warcaster feat. As far as I know.
Oh, nice!
Oh, wow,
Natural
nice.
Wow.
for a dagger.
8 damage, and it's a silver dagger. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, you. That's huge. And then it has to move its full movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Where did it run to, or which direction did it start going? This way?
Yep. It's
Alright.
it's out of. You can't see it anymore.
I'll just for like which way it ran.
Yeah,
That way
it ran to
right.
the left around that corner.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Nice job. Corben. You just
Well, let's
watch
see.
as this werewolf runs away.
Let me see how much space I have here. Can't get close enough to attack them. I'm gonna see it running around to the left, so I'm gonna kind of go that way too.
Okay.
One, two, 6, and then use my bonus, or sorry, use my action to dash.
Okay.
And I'll hold right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Stan.
Go over and pick up my torch.
Okay.
10. I'm going to go back up the stairs with these guys. 15. 3. Get my torch in a minute. 5. 30. And I'm going to ready an attack.
Okay.
Just in
What
case
attack?
I get attacked.
What attack and what's the trigger?
If anything comes after me, I'm going to ready my great axe.
Okay. So you're gonna stow your bow and you're gonna pull out your great axe.
Yeah.
Got it.
I have a
Alright.
feeling it's going to be close.
You can see. This is where it gets a little technical,
Okay.
but you can.
If that's too much, I can
It's
ready
too
the bow.
much. Yeah, it's
Okay,
too
I'll
much.
ready
You
the
wouldn't be
bow.
able to do that and then still have a readied action.
Okay, I'll ready the bow.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Dissonant Whispers. How long does that last? Is that just instantaneous?
Yeah.
it is.
Yep.
So she's gonna come running around the corner. Back at you, Marzen. Back at you. And she's going to claw at you. And she's gonna miss with her first attack. I rolled an 11. Second attack, 12. She misses twice.
Yeah,
You
she-
lucky
she's-
son of a bitch.
She's scared.
Yeah. You,
Scared.
you threw her off. Mara, it's your turn.
Question. So is my Constitution saving throw, is that part of my action?
That is your turn. Yep. You're blind right now. So the only
Right.
thing you can do is make a con save. You can move, but you don't know you're
Well-
blind.
Right,
Mark?
but can I cast a dispel magic on myself?
Next to me, you would get a +5 to your con save. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use a dispel magic. You can use a spell slot to dispel it, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm you know what? I'm gonna do try to do a con save first, and then
Okay.
+5.
Yeah.
Jeff, 20.
Yep.
Nice.
You are no longer blind.
Yay! All right. And then I'm going to nail this one with
No,
another guide.
you can't do that because
can't?
no,
That was it, because
that was your turn.
That was my turn.
Yep.
Sorry. Good. Carry on.
All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna just like can I say something to Corben about that I was blinded?
Yeah, absolutely. You have a.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like shake my head and say, Corben, I was blinded for a minute. You know, I gotta catch up. You know, have my back here for a minute. That's it.
5, 10, 15. Okay, so let's see. Marzen. All right, Marzen, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Counter spell. Just kidding. I don't have it.
Oh, that would have been
Would've been
awesome.
nice. Yeah, I know.
I was like, sweet.
Yeah, that
Oh.
would
I know.
All right. So, Marzen, she cast Hold Person on you.
All right.
So you are held.
Am I able to move my arms and stuff,
Yeah, we
or
gotta get down
just
there.
not movement?
You're paralyzed, so no, you cannot. Paralyzed creatures, incapacitated, can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a critical hit.
Well, fuck me.
Yep.
Oh,
So yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Yep, a super fuck.
Yep. Now,
All right, cool.
At the end of each of your turns, you get to make another wisdom save. So it is your turn,
All right.
so you can
So
make a
just-
wisdom save.
Oh well.
There-
Hey,
And
that's pretty good.
let's see, 17. That's not bad at all. Yeah,
The pass?
that saves. Yep,
All right.
that
then,
saves.
well, it's into my turn, so never mind.
Yep.
That's it.
Corben.
All right. I'm just gonna. Oh, jeez. I'm so far away. I can't attack anything. I will rush back to Marzen's aid, I guess. I think we got to get back down there and attack these two in force. So I'm just gonna yell, "Let's stay together!" and just go. I can't select my. Oh. Sorry. 6. And. That's pretty much all I got right now.
All right, Stan.
I'm gonna. Oh man, Corben, you're in my way. Move
Down
just a
a
little
notch.
bit.
Yeah.
Torch select. I'm gonna shoot from here.
Okay.
Longbow shot at that wolf.
It has advantage because of Mara's previous guiding bolt.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Whew. Roll Colossus.
I don't get Hunter's Mark because
No.
that's the other one.
Correct. Nice. Total at 12. Wow.
That's a regular arrow.
Okay.
Do another one.
I don't think you have silver arrows left, do you?
I got the one in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
But they're
Broken one.
But they are still magical.
Yes, but I just can't really shoot it.
It does count as a magic weapon.
Correct.
I'd have to like melee attack it.
Yeah, that one hits too. Roll Colossus.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yep,
Wow.
you drop it. All right. Let's see. So that's the end of Stan's turn. I do believe.
I'm
you
going
wanna
to use the
move some
rest
more?
of my movement to go down there and pick up some arrows. I'm going to move before it's the end of my turn.
Okay, go ahead and do that. You've already moved a couple of feet, though, haven't you?
I move 5.
Okay, move the rest.
I'll move my torch. 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'll give you a pro tip. Don't put the
Okay.
torch right on top of your token because it's hard
Yeah.
to select your token when the torch is there. So kind of like put it
Pro
off
tip.
to the side if you can. And then yeah, because it's kind of weird how it works. Anyways, all right, so there you are. Mara, it's
Do I
your
have-
turn.
Don't have any more movement or any more stuff to.
No, you've done a
got
lot.
it. Okay.
Yeah, that's your action. Mara.
Clarification, is this one the one that appeared to be a female werewolf? Or was that this one?
You're too far away to know.
Okay. Alright, alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Hmm. 25. No. I'm gonna stick right here. Hey guys, I'm keeping an eye on your back flank.
Okay,
That's it.
so we'll circle around and attack this last one. And if it tries to go up the stairs, Mara can get it. Hopefully.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Marzen. A blast of energy comes flying towards you. $17.
Does he need to make a save?
Nope. It's an attack roll. 17 to hit.
Misses 18's AC.
Nice. You duck it as it flies past your shoulder and slams into the wall behind you. That is her turn. Marzen, now it's your turn.
When she did that, did I hear a spell being cast, like with voice?
Roll a perception check. Yes, you did.
All right. She ducked behind again too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Corben.
Sorry, I was muted there.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
were.
move up and attack this one.
Okay.
Because we need to kill this thing already.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to add to the attack roll.
Roll a
That's
d8.
it. D8. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh.
You swing with your longsword and it ducks your attack and you hit the rock wall with your sword.
All right, I'll use my extra attack. Kidding me?
Yeah, that sucked. Shoot!
Here you go.
Oh yeah, that one hits. Holy
Okay.
shit. 14?
And I will add divine
Damn.
smite to that.
Wow. How many more spell slots do you have?
This is the last one.
Oy. Wow. Jesus, dude, that's amazing. All right, so a total of 24.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. A huge strike as you cut across this creature's chest, spilling blood on the floor, and it just howls in pain from the radiant damage. Kind of coughs up blood and spits it towards you. All right, anything else from you, Corben?
No, I guess that's it.
Okay. Stan, you're gonna look for an arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna quick look for arrows. If there's, I'm hoping for 2 poking out of this thing that I can just pluck, and
Yep, easy
jump
enough.
over
You
the
can
top of it.
pluck a couple 2 arrows.
Right, and I'm not even gonna bother to put them away or anything, and I'm gonna climb over this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I figure I have a clear shot with 20 feet of movement
I wouldn't call it clear,
Between-
but you have a shot.
between Marzen and the wall. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it
Use-
clear, but yeah, you have a shot.
I want to use one of those arrows that I just picked up to shoot at that werewolf.
Okay.
Yep. Hunter's mark.
Let's see. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
And Colossus.
And
Sling.
Colossus, yeah.
Woo!
So 15 total. Oof. Nice.
I'm gonna knock that other arrow that I picked up.
Okay.
Or that one too.
That one misses.
Oh man. All right. Movement. Huh? That was 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you have 10 feet
Back up.
left.
25. 30, right here.
Okay. That brings us to Mara.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to, I'm going to lay a sacred flame down on this thing because it's probably hurting pretty good.
Save. 16.
Oof.
Son of a gun.
Anything else from Mara?
Nothing at the moment, no.
Okay. That brings us to her. Boy, she doesn't have a whole lot of options left, does she? She is
Hey.
fully
I'm sorry.
surrounded here.
Being flanked wouldn't have helped her there, would it?
Nope, because it wasn't an attack roll. It was a saving throw.
Got it. Right.
Let's see. Who is this right here? Is this Corben? Yeah.
Yeah.
She is going to attempt to bite you.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna warding flare that.
How many warding flares do you have?
This is my last one.
Okay.
I have 4. So
Got
this is it.
Okay, so
They're finally biting. I need to run back over there.
disadvantage. 10. So she misses with the first attack. But she is going to... She has 2 attacks, so she's going to bite again. 18? I think that misses, doesn't it?
My armor class is 18.
Oh, fuck.
Can I use inspiration point for anything like this? No, probably not.
You could use a bardic for increased.
He already
AC
used his
if you had
bardic. He already
Yep.
used bardic.
A DM
No, you
inspiration?
can't. You can't use inspiration for
Oh,
this.
okay,
I'm sorry. Yeah. You take 10 piercing damage, and then I need you to make a Constitution save. As it sinks its canines into your shoulder.
20.
That is its turn. Marzen.
You said these are locked with the cages are locked with the big old boulder on top.
Yeah, there's a rock on top of the cages, and there's kids. As you approach, the kids are just like, you can see they're just shaking. They're not saying anything. They're just shaking, and some of them are like you can see they've been weeping, but some of them are catatonic. It's just like it's not a good scene.
I'll tell them like, look at me. We're here to help you. We're gonna get you out of here. Just stay calm and do what I say, and I'm gonna push the boulder off.
Okay. You push the boulder off at the first cage, and the kids are just crouched down. They don't move at all.
All right. I'll basically just pick them up and take them out of the cage.
Okay. So you take your
And just-
turn to help them out of the cage.
Yep, and that's what I'll do.
All right, Corben. You just
All right,
got
I'm gonna
bit
try
by this werewolf.
I'm gonna try to kill this thing if I can.
You have advantage on any attack rolls because it's flanked.
Okay.
Whew. Oof, that misses.
Okay, I'll use my extra attack.
It dips out of the way of your first attack.
There we go.
Yes. With your second swipe, you cut across it and you just carve through it, hewing this giant wound that opens up and spills its intestines all over the ground, and it slumps down to its knees, and she just kind of looks up at you. And she says, "Curse you. You will be forever cursed if you steal from the shrine." And then she just drops to the ground and dies.
Dave, as she dies, what does her form take?
Well, she's in a werewolf form, and as she drops to the ground, it doesn't happen right away, but she will transform back into a humanoid figure of a woman that's in like tattered kind of clothing.
Nothing identifiable with that clothing?
Such as?
Well,
Like, what are you
she
looking
was
for exactly?
I was looking for vestments like mine. She was throwing spells that I can throw, so I was curious
No,
about
you
that.
don't see anything similar to
Right.
what you would wear. No.
Great.
And we are
Any
out of initiative.
Whew.
Nope, she doesn't have any weapons on her.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna rush.
It's just kind of
up
like
and-
it's almost like sort of a naked body laying on the ground.
All right, we don't have a whole lot of time. They're
Yeah,
still
let's
coming
get these
back.
kids.
Let's go.
I want to look at this. I want to look at this
Shrine?
statue, and yeah, I want to see what this statue looks like.
Especially after what she said.
Yeah, I want to see what that.
All right, so Corben and Marzen are busy freeing the 8 children who are confined in these cages. Mara, you walk up to the statue,
What a
and you
greedy
see this
cleric.
finely chiseled block of stone carved into the visage of a woman, elven-like in appearance, with high cheekbones and a long, narrow nose, pointed ears visible beneath a long, tangled mess of hair that sits upon her shoulders. Her shoulders almost remind you of mountain peaks, and this hair sort of like flowing snow over this cold stone of a mountaintop. She has a pair of enormous stag antlers growing from her head, adding significantly to the overall height of the likeness. She probably stands 7-8 feet high. In one hand, she holds this, and again, it's a stone statue. She holds this stone longbow at her left side. Her right hand is raised, palm outstretched, and in her hand, she holds a wolf's skull. At the base of the statue is engraved this depiction of stone circles, kind of think Stonehenge-y type of diagrams. A mountain trail that leads to some sort of a temple, and a massive dead tree. So there's sort of like 3 different pictographs around the base of the statue. And there's a sizable pile of treasure heaped around the statue that is almost completely obscured by a thick layer of green moss and lichens. And emerging from the moss are these small clusters of tiny mushrooms.
Okay, so the treasure is not stone, the treasure is real, or is it stone part of the statue?
Roll an investigation check. Yeah, it appears to be, as you sort of look at it a little bit more closely, there appears to be actual, like, treasure. There's coins that have a variety of different, from what you can tell, again, it's very obscured by moss and lichens and mushrooms and fungus, but you can tell that these are actual real coins around the statue. And there's also, off to the side, there is, not near the statue, but kind of laying on the ground, is a book.
Okay.
But yeah, the treasure looks to be like real treasure.
Okay.
Pick
Guys.
it up.
Hey guys, there's some treasure here, but we've been warned. I'm not sure if we should touch it.
Right.
I wanna look at this book though. I wanna take a look at this book.
You pick up the book?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the book and look at it.
The arrows in there? I'm picking up arrows out of the Werewolf.
No arrows, just treasure.
Yeah, Stan, you're able to find some arrows. That's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you shot at her, you'd find.
2 silver, 2 regular.
Marzen?
Could I peek at the treasure?
Yeah, so you can walk over after you're sort of helping these kids out. So there's four kids here now who have just been released that are standing like crying and whimpering and shaking. You walk over and you see the same thing. You see this statue that I described. You see this pile of treasure that's almost completely obscured by moss and lichens and fungus. Mara has picked up a book and is looking at this book.
Was the skull stone too, or
Correct.
Is it bone? All right. I'm gonna take some gold. I don't care about no werewolf clerk.
Well,
Okay. So Marzen, you reach down and you grab a couple handfuls, or like how aggressive are you?
Like how big is this pile?
It's a big pile.
The kids have pockets?
They're wearing tattered clothes. They might have pockets, sure.
All right. I'll just.
You're gonna make these kids carry your treasure?
Well, whatever I can hold.
I'm sure you can carry a lot more than they can.
These kids probably want them.
So just how much time do you spend gathering treasure?
Pretty much the time it takes her to look at the book.
Okay.
And
We'll come back. We'll come back to you.
All right.
Yeah, dude, hold on. I want to see what this book says before you start loading.
There's
up
no
on this stuff.
no holding on. He's already started filling his pockets with copper, silver. There's gold pieces. There are gemstones. Marzen, as you're digging through this, you see gems, jewelry, ivory, electrum, etc. You see a bunch of shit, and I'll tell you what you gather in a second.
Hey.
Mara, you look at this book. It's bound in thick leather. The cover is robust, and the binding is made with steel hinges and fastenings. As you open it up, the pages appear to be handcrafted sheets of thin parchment, brittle to the touch. The tome is filled with a mixture of ciphers and diagrams and notes that are written in like a weird shorthand, kind of, it's hard to interpret. Stains and age of the book have made the pages illegible, but there's a section of the first page that's readable. And I will share that with you here. Give me a second. Let's see. All right. 1 second, Mara. I'm going to share this with you.
While you're putzing with that, I'm just gonna whisper to Marzen, like, hey, dude, if you find a ruby, I need a ruby.
Oh, you don't? Now you want to take some?
Hey, you didn't even give me a chance to talk to you, man.
If
All
you're
I
worried,
want is-
if
all I
you're
need
worried
is-
about the curse, let me take all of it out. Then I can give it to you guys after.
Well, then
that way,
okay.
if there
Yeah,
is a curse, and at least
that's
only one
fine.
of us is cursed.
Okay, that's fine, but if you see a ruby, make sure you take it. That's all I'm saying.
You don't gotta tell me twice, Mara. I got your back.
Okay, man. I need it for spells.
Shit ain't cheap in Barovia. We tried to buy remember we tried to buy a freaking dagger, and it was like 100 gold.
I know it was crazy. I know. But I'm still. Is the curse worth it? So just be careful, all right? That's all I'm saying.
All right, well, I'm just going to put it in here. There you go. All right.
Oh my God.
So you're going for so Marzen, you start filling your pockets with with gold.
If there's rubies and stuff, I'll kind of take that because they kind of.
No, there's no rubies.
All right, just coins, yeah.
Gemstones, coins, jewelry. There's an ivory drinking horn that you find engraved with dancing dryads and satyrs.
I'm getting that, and I'm filling it with some gold too. That's how I'm excited about this drinking horn.
So of all these gemstones, there's no rubies in the gemstones.
There are no rubies.
I might just empty out my backpack.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing? There's
so
4 crying kids here, and there's 4 more in cages.
Well, I've unlocked these 2 cages up here, so hopefully you guys are out now.
All right, so these kids are now out, and they're all crying too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, save us! What the fuck? Oh my God!
Shut up and fill your pockets.
Just a bunch of brats.
We're here to help you.
Okay,
Everybody,
Marzen is trying to get him to do like child labor. Like, all right.
No, I'm literally just I'm grabbing. So what I'm getting at, I'm grabbing what I can quickly, not like completely loading up, but just enough to our brief second while we're here before we take off.
Roll
as much as I can.
Roll a D100 for me, Marzen. Right. Marzen. Is anybody else grabbing treasure?
No, but I want Marzen to take a quick look at this book to see if he can read any of these ciphers.
Dave, this stuff you put in the chat.
He's too busy. He's too busy. Yeah. He's not.
Mara,
he's not paying any attention to your book. He's grabbing.
Geez.
He's money hungry right now. He is
And
overcome. He has been overcome with greed, and he is just stuffing the pockets of these children with gold and silver and copper.
Marzen, we got to get out of here. Come on. And I'm gonna take the book and stick it in my bag. He's not gonna look at it.
What did that prophecy say about what we could find in the cave?
94. All right, Marzen, I will fill you in on how much you've been able to collect. later. But at this point, you hear this.
Come on, let's go.
You hear,
let's
Marzen,
go.
you recognize this as the sound of your horn.
Shit's gotta go. Let's go.
Let's go,
Alright.
let's go, let's go. Come on.
I'm just gonna look to these kids and I'm gonna say, everybody stay together and stay behind us and keep up. And
They're all
I'm
loaded
gonna
down
start-
with coins in their pockets.
I'm gonna
Come
start
on.
ushering them through. If the coins are too heavy, drop them. And I'm gonna stow my sword and I'm gonna pull out the sun sword.
I'll be last in formation, just in case the kids drop some coins so I can pick them up.
Oh, cry.
Oh, wow. So, okay, so hold on. So a couple things. So, Corben, you draw the sun sword, and it just
Yeah.
shines this bright light
No,
in front of you.
No, I don't activate it yet. So I don't have to don it later and spend action to do that later. I'm taking it out now, but I'm not going to activate it yet, if you know what I mean.
You can pull out the hilt and
Yeah.
not do anything with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
my concern was not to spend the bonus action to do it all right now.
Sure.
I'm not going to light it up yet.
Okay. All right, but you pull the hilt out.
Yes.
So does that imply that you put your other sword away?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Nice. All right.
Hey,
It-
Marzen, if we need to, can you conjure up a hut in a hurry?
It's gonna take a minute.
Okay, I'm just wondering because we need to be ready with all hands on deck. So come on, Corben,
Yeah.
let's roll.
I couldn't fit all the kids in it though.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
FYI.
All right.
We need to get out of here ASAP, so let's start heading back.
By the
Oh,
way,
let's go.
Dave, I did cure wounds on myself earlier after I got the arrows. Got a couple more hit points out of it.
All right.
Come on, guys, let's go.
So you guys are gonna make a run for it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So here's how it's gonna work. You guys remember
did
the
he
idea of a
did he
skill
really-
challenge, where you have to have a certain number of successes before you have a certain number of failures?
Yes.
You guys remember that? I think we've done it a couple of times.
Yep.
Corben, you probably aren't familiar with it, but I'll give you a lowdown. So we've got a skill challenge ahead of us. In this skill challenge, you guys are going to have to evade the returning werewolves without losing any of the, trying to not lose any of these children who are now your pack mules for gold. At the end of the challenge, depending on how many successes versus failures you have, that's going to impact the next encounter. So, as you guys run out of the mouth of this cavern, the snow is falling. There's like a gentle snow that has started. You've heard the warning signal from Esmeralda. You don't see, as you get to the entrance or the exit of this cavern, you don't see anything coming at you, but you know it's imminent, like an attack of this. And you remember, like, there was a giant group of wolves and werewolves at the hunting party that had left, and they're returning. And so you guys take off and you start running with these kids, and you're trying to keep the kids together. And obviously these kids can't run as fast as you guys can. Some of you are injured. I think there's Mara. I don't think you took any damage, right?
Nope.
Okay, so Mara, you're in the best shape in terms of like the situation here, and you're leading the way as you run. And some of the rest of your companions have been injured pretty severely, have healed themselves in different ways, but are they're struggling to keep up with you. And you've got these kids that are weighed down by all this gold in their pockets, and you're running through the woods. You run down this slope, kind of sliding through this loose rock, and you get to the
Before we
tree
get out of
line.
the cave, I wanted to try and find that silver arrow that glanced off.
Stan gets left behind as you guys all run down the scree slope, and he stops to do whatever he's doing, and you guys keep running, and you make it down to the tree line, and you're running through the trees. Stan, roll a survival check for me.
Excuse me.
As you're running
pretty
through
good
the
idea.
trees, Stan, you're able to somehow like see where they are, and you're like, oh shit, there they are, and you keep running, but you don't find any additional anything. You're running along with them, and the wind is blowing and the snow is falling. You're tumbling and sliding down this snowy slope. The kids are quiet, but they're trying to keep up with you. You hear this loud crack on the slopes above you, and you look up. Anybody that looks up sees this cornice of ice and snow snap from the mountain slope and begin to fall, triggering this massive avalanche that it's tumbling towards you, threatening to bury you and the children. I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is anybody within 10 feet of me?
Roll a d20 for me.
D20?
Just to see.
Okay.
Just straight d20.
Okay.
All right, now roll a d4. One person is within distance to be affected. All right. So, as you're running along, the snow starts to fall down and this avalanche occurs, and snow rolls down this hill and hits you and the kids, and you're able to... Corben, I don't see your dex save. Are you in there somewhere?
Oh no, I just rolled the d2.
I need you to roll a dex save.
Okay, sorry. Oh, I still had advantage on. Sorry.
It's all right. We go with the first one. Your ability helps these kids, right? And so these kids are able to keep. You're able to help them along, and it looks like Stan, you succeeded. Corben succeeded. Man, you guys are lucky. You guys, some of you fall behind and start to get covered by the snow, but someone else reaches out and grabs your hand and pulls you, and you keep running as the snow kind of tumbles and settles around you. One of the kids disappears in the snowdrift, but you keep running. You're like, there's too many to save. And you keep going, and you're running through the forest now, and there's this wind just starts howling around you, and wind is pummeling the trees above you, and you hear this giant snap as the treetops of this ancient wind-battered forest starts to be pummeled by this wind. You turn your heads up, and you see this tall oak tree that starts to waver, and you can see it breaking from the wind and starting to fall towards you. It's kind of almost like slow motion. Starts to fall, threatening to crush you and the children beneath its weight. So now with a skill check, you guys can tell me and be creative. Take a skill that you are proficient in and tell me how that applies to somehow getting you out of this situation. So let's start with Stan.
I'd like to use a perception to move me and as many kids as I can grab out of the way of the falling oak top.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Yes, you see a spot and you grab these kids and just kind of herd them towards this opening, and you're able to get them out of harm's way. Marzen, what are you gonna do?
I am going to...
You have to be proficient in the skill.
Yeah, no, I was trying to... well, I can't really perform, persuade, intimidate, or deceive this tree to fall down. Arcana, stealth, performance.
Could do something with performance.
Yeah, could using my I'll remember a dance move for performance and kind of try to dance like you. I don't know if that's more like dexterity though.
How does it apply? Quick.
Be able to
Limbo.
use a dance move. Yeah, limbo. Dodge it a certain way.
All right. that's a stretch, but go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a performance. It's gonna be.
really don't know.
It's a high DC. It's a very high DC.
I'm super reaching.
Oh!
Yeah, you do this. You do this like this little like the robot, and you're able to like robot around where this thing falls. Mara, what are you gonna do, Mara?
I'm sorry, you were asking me?
Yeah, I am asking you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I am going to use persuasion to get these kids to move a little faster, even though they're scared, cold, hungry. I'm like, we have food for you. We've got a warm place for you to sleep. Just, you can do it. You can do it. Come on.
All right, go ahead. Oh, almost. But as the tree snaps, one of the kids gets crushed behind the bough.
Oh man.
Let's see, Corben. I think you're the last one for this one.
All right. Using athletics, I'm gonna scoop up the kids nearest to me and try to just like evade like a falling
Yeah, do it.
tree limb.
Oh yeah, you grab two kids and you bundle them up, but they're heavy because they've got so much of Marzen's cursed treasure in their pockets. But you're able to get them out of the way as this, and this thing. One of the kids is down. All right, you guys keep running, and you're just, and you hear this. So Esmeralda's blowing the horn again. And you're running as fast as you can, and all of a sudden you guys get to this point where the path branches into two. There's two routes. You see this fork in the path in front of you. Their main branch appears to take this long detour around this wooded hill, and there's a small but rugged-looking footpath that climbs this rocky crag of the hillside. Which way do you go? Mara, you're in front, so you decide.
Yeah, who's in front?
Mara is.
I was looking at this book and kind of just glancing and looking at that statue, and I think we should take the path to the right, the one that goes up the hill.
Okay, so you take the rugged footpath.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody make a survival check
Oh boy. Okay.
as you climb this rugged footpath with these children that are loaded down with Marzen's cursed gold. Marzen, you stumble as you reach out for the gold that some kids are dropping, and you're trying to get as much of it as you can. You're just overcome with greed, and but you're able to climb as a group. You get up this slope, and you succeed in gaining some territory. However, you look back and you see that there's a pack of wolves that are chasing you. They're hot on your trail. You have 2 successes right now and 1 failure. You keep running, and you're aware that they're closing in on you. This powerful gust of air snaps another branch that falls towards the group and lands on one of the children. Not a fatal blow, but injuring the kid. This terrified child falls to the ground, collapsing, sobbing. What do you do? Again, you have to use a skill that you are proficient in. I only need 1 person to do this.
Oh, I got it. You suck it up and you fucking take my gold. Let's go.
What? Do you have?
Let's see.
Oh man.
Yeah, that succeeds. The kid just he bites his lip.
You lucky bastard.
He bites his lower lip, and he just gets up and he's like, "I got this." And he pats the gold in his pockets and kind of gives you a thumbs up, and he starts running. You guys continue on, starting to make some progress in getting away from this group of wolves that are chasing you. And your daring escape takes you into this rocky gorge. You descend into this gorge, and Corben, you watch as this pair of werewolves kind of peels off from the pack, running alongside on this ridgetop above you. And you could tell that they're hoping to get in front of you and cut you off on the other end of this gorge. Meanwhile, you've got these werewolves that are behind you. What do you do?
I'm gonna just take a huge swipe with the sun sword,
Mm-hmm.
activating it,
Oh shit. Okay.
and yell, "Get out of our way!" intimidating them.
All right. Roll an intimidation check.
Wow.
Roll well.
No.
The wolves. The wolves on.
tried.
Yeah. The wolves. They don't seem to even notice. They're in such a frenzy, like a blood frenzy, that they just continue to run and chase you. And there's a group, just to kind of set the stage, there's a group behind you that's chasing you down into this gorge, and there's a group that's kind of above you to the right that is kind of like, and they're kind of watching you and running along this ridge line and trying to get in front of you.
Okay. Want to see if I'm in my favored habitat, forest, along with mountains, and dealing with beasts.
And
Come up with a better path, a way to get out using the lay of the land.
I'm not even going to make you roll. There's no other way out. You're in the gorge, and you're basically funneled into this gorge area. So you're running as fast as you can to get out. I will allow you to make an athletics check to see how fast you can move.
I got an idea too.
Nice. So Stan, you pick up the pace and you start moving. Mara is still ahead of you because has taken no damage. She's feeling really good. She's kind of like that marathon runner that's kind of pacing herself up ahead, and you're running behind her trying to catch up. But you get up there, and all of a sudden 3 snarling wolves leap out from the underbrush in front of you. I need everybody. Let's see. I need Mara and Stan to make a strength save as they try to knock you prone.
Are they close to me?
No.
Thanks.
Pretty good.
Yeah, both of you are able to sort of bash them out of the way and keep running as they sort of fall behind. And you just keep running as fast as you can. At this point, the wolves up on the ridge line and the wolves behind you start to close in on the 4 of you. And you come to the end of this gorge, and there's werewolves that drop down. Now you die. And you stop dead in your tracks with these 6 remaining children, their pockets weighed heavy with gold and trinkets from Marzen's greed. And the werewolves behind you and the pack of wolves come up behind you. Now they're just moving slowly. And we'll stop there for the night, and we'll pick up. We'll pick up there. Yep, we'll pick up there next week.